What up, y'all? This is ASTRODIM here. Hey. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get my Bed and Astrology off the ground, I had so many questions. Like, how do I record an episode? How do I find background music? How do I get my show on popular podcast platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find advertisers? Because, I want to get paid for all the hard work I do. Talking is a lot. It's a lot of energy, okay? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Yes. The cool thing about, Anchor FM, honestly, is that you can record anywhere at any time just by using your phone. You download the app. They have amazing engineering through the app where you can record and have, honestly, some decent ass recordings from just your phone. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm honestly shocked about how high quality my podcasts are because I was like, this is coming from my phone. Are you sure? But the cool thing about it is everything is done on the app. You know what I mean? And so once I'm done recording and once I finally make the established connections with the distributors, as soon as I'm done, it goes immediately to those distributors so people such as my audience or new folks can listen. It's just so dope. You don't have to do that much but to create the episodes, create the work, and everything's done for you after that. It's absolutely amazing. It lets the artist truly be the artist. It lets the creative be truly the creative. And that's what I really, really like, So if you always wanted to start your podcast like me, because I always wanted to start my podcast, but I just didn't know where to go. And I did so much research and I finally heard about Anchor. And it literally just fulfilled all my needs, So if you're like me, you want to start your podcast, go to anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. And there's a lot of folks using it. There's amazing podcasts there. And I know your podcast would be amazing too. So go ahead and just join us. Join the kid. Join the cool team. You know what I mean? Again, that's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. And holla at me when you got that started, okay? All right, y'all. Peace. Hello, y'all. It's ASTRODIM here, doing the daily moon horoscope reading for March 4th, 2000. I said, wow, what is going on? Okay, I was about to say 19 something, like 1990 something. What is going on? Okay, let's do this again. All right. Over again. Hi, this is ASTRODIM doing a daily moon horoscope reading for March 4th, 2019. Yo, Mercury retrograde, shadow period. Am I right? Oh, am I right? Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. Mercury is going to be retrograde on I think the day of the full moon or the 5th. I have to double check on that. But I'm pretty sure it's the day of the full moon. Actually, while I'm with y'all, let me just check on that real quick. See how valid that is. I'm going to try to figure out when. Oh, Mercury. It looks like Mercury's retrograding on the 5th. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Mercury's retrograding on the 5th. Sorry. Anyways, Whoa. All right. Anyways, like I was saying though, happy March 4th, right? And actually, it's my brother's birthday. He passed away years and years ago. But I just want to dedicate this daily moon reading to my brother Bruce. Love you so much. R.I.P. Continue to rest peacefully and watch over us. Love you so much, okay? All right, so let's do the daily moon reading. The moon at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be at 22 degrees Aquarius. And throughout the day, it will be in the third decade of Aquarius, all right? So with that, the third decade of Aquarius is co-ruled by Venus, and overall Aquarius energy is ruled by Uranus, right? And so this is going to be funny because we're going to see the beauty in some weird and awkward, strange things, and we're going to want to kind of relate with it, connect with it. We're going to literally want it, just desiring the uniqueness within ourselves and others. You get what I'm saying? So this might be a time in which you kind of, bump into some person that's funny looking but have this weird like cuteness to them that's endearing and adorable. Or, you might just start liking people who's a little funny looking. Who knows? But just in general, you're just going to find the beauty within things that are usually seen as weird, unique, strange, weird, all that. You know what I mean? We're going to understand the emotional connection between the things that are unique. And we're going to want to just kind of even explore the unique and different and innovative things that we want in our lives, and that we kind of desire to have in our lives. And so we're going to just kind of continuously explore that thing today, which is going to be pretty cool. Fun times, right? I think it's cool, at least. Anyways, we're definitely going to try to like relate with these things though, because even though Venus overall represents desires, this is Aquarius and Venus, so this is like the Libra side of Venus. Is more like relating, relationships and things like that. And so even if we see kind of like the adversary side of Libra, you know what I mean, we're going to even see the weirdness within our adversaries and how there's beauty within them too, even though they're whack. You know what I mean? So it's just all about seeing beauty within things that we usually don't see beauty in. This energy kind of will show you too, if you've been kind of burying or not focusing on you liking somebody or liking something, today will show you like, whoa, I'm just realizing that I like this thing. I'm understanding my emotional connection to this thing, so it's pretty cool. Interesting times for sure. Okay. So let's look at the energies that are aspecting the moon. Okay. Let me just look through these planets. First thing I see is the moon is sextiling Uranus while the moon is in Aquarius. Uranus naturally rules Aquarius, right? And so this just reiterates what I'm saying and multiplies it times a bunch. Okay. We are truly exploring our uniqueness, our individuality, what makes us different, and how it's connected to self, right? Especially because Uranus is in Aries, 29 degrees Aries too. So we're like really downloading all this energy that we've learned from all these years while Uranus is in Aries. We're like downloading it and kind of summarizing it and compacting it into this one final lesson to fully understand and accept our individuality from within, right? And understanding our uniqueness and how it's okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be strange as long as you're being yourself and you're happy, right? We're learning all the lessons from Uranus and Aries, and it's just kind of coming at us real fast, right? And downloading real fast and summarizing real fast. So when Uranus is in Taurus, we're ready to learn some more about and learn something different from the Taurus experience, right? And so like again, like we what's dope about this energy, about the sextile energy, is that, Uranus is kind of showing us the uniqueness of ourselves, and is making this moon in Aquarius is showing us too the beauty within that. Where this is kind of like us finally accepting that thing that we always thought that was strange about us. You know what I mean? I feel like this moon is really pointing that out, and at least putting it in our face so we can finally see the beauty within us and desire it even more. Like appreciate that thing that's strange and different about us. You get what I'm saying? This might be something that's literally physical, because Aries is connected to the body, specifically our head, but just our whole entire body, our appearance, but it could be totally our personality, our persona, and it could be how we motivate ourselves and keeps ourselves driven, and how we take action. We might finally accept that within ourselves too, find the beauty within that too. You know what I mean? So you have to keep your mind a little bit open, okay? Let me look some more. The moon is, yes, technically some in conjunct. Yeah, it's in conjunct to the North Node, which is quite interesting. And so, okay, this in conjunct is weird. The reason why it's weird is because they're both on the same wave, but they're just not understanding how they're just not understanding each other at all, and how each other goes about this certain thing. Like Aquarius is known for being a humanitarian, being caring, trying to help people, try to help their friends, helping society. Cancer is really known as an angel, being sweet, nurturing, loving, right? So they both love helping people, both love caring for people. But the thing is, Cancer's more of a coddler. They want to make sure you're emotionally okay, that you feel some great sense of comfort, that you are emotionally sound. They want to be okay, when you're with me, you're good. You know what I mean? You feel taken care of, and you feel just a great sense of comfort. Aquarius is all comfort schmumfort, what's going to be the best for everybody. You know what I mean? They're very logical on how they help people. Okay, yes, you want to be extra coddled and loved on and everything, and that's cute and all, but we have to make sure everyone feels good, And so that's where the misunderstanding comes, is through the execution. They both want to help people, but how they execute it are totally different ways. And so our emotions are going to be quite detached as the collective, right? Because we're going to think about how to logically get things done, how to logically accept people's flaws and uniqueness and individuality and stuff like that, right? Because it's just the right thing to do. That's how Aquarius is. This person's different, but everyone should be treated fairly, blah. But Cancer, well, the North Node's in Cancer, right? So the North Node is kind of want us to take it a step further and apply some emotion to it, and be nurturing and sweet and loving, and taking literal action on being loving and sweet and caring. You know what I mean? Aquarius is ew, emotions, right? They rather take the detached, approach to it. But, what's sweet about Cancer, honestly, is that they're so attached. And that's what the collective's lesson is with North Node being in Cancer, for us to be a little bit more nurturing, caring, and loving. Sometimes it's nice to have logic, but we have to kind of balance all these elements. You know what I mean? The logic of air, the practicality of the earth, the passion fire of fire, and the emotions of water and intuition of water. We have, no one element is better than the other. We need to balance it all, and that's what in conjuncts kind of try to teach us, and squares try to teach us, and opposites try to teach us, So yeah, it's really interesting. Anywho, the moon is also sextile Jupiter. All right, so more emotional abundance, which is kind of cute or whatever. And it's interesting because, again, even to go back into that in conjunct, right? I've noticed when it comes to Aquarius moons, natally and during transit too, there's a lot of emotion inside. It's just expressing it is how you're detached. Like, that's where the detachedness comes from. Like, trying to express your emotion is like, oh my God, I cannot do this. You know what I mean? And they, I notice a lot of Aquarius moons are so sensitive and sweet, but they've been hurt so many times. A lot of the later signs always get hurt when they're during their childhood. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, right? And so they've been hurt so much that they feel like they have to be detached. So much that like they just will lose out on being nurturing to people, just because they're like, if I'm vulnerable, they're going to take advantage. You know what I mean? And so that's definitely how Aquarius and Cancer just don't get each other, because Cancer's like, okay, that's just one person. You need to be caring and loving regardless. And Aquarius like, no, never, So it's kind of funny. Not funny. It's actually sad. But, it's kind of like, how we're going to be feeling as a collective. Like, we're going to have a lot of these emotions and trying to kind of like detach from them and go about our emotions in a logical way. And with Jupiter being sextile this energy, I think that what's going to be happening is we're going to try to be logical with these emotions by looking at different philosophies, beliefs, religions, cultures, anything that's foreign from us, to help us understand all these emotions that are bottling up from inside. These emotions could be about our differences and our uniqueness, and us desiring it and kind of being confused about it, or finally us accepting our uniqueness but still being like, damn, I accept this now, why? It could just be a straight curiosity thing. But we're going to kind of look onto things that are foreign and different from us to kind of get a better understanding of the emotions that are deep inside. And the emotions are going to be abundant, not only because Aquarius is, a moon is in Aquarius, and usually moon and Aquarius folks bottle up their emotions, but Jupiter is aspecting the moon, and Jupiter brings abundance, right? But the cool thing about it is Jupiter is also auspicious. The sextile aspect is also auspicious. So we're going to find a conclusion, to this situation, and have a better understanding of those emotions that I just talked about. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm not going to talk about any semi-sextiles and shit. I'm just going to, we won't talk about that. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. If you're on YouTube, please comment, like, subscribe, share, care, and all that good stuff. If you are on my Bed and Astrology, hey, send me a voice message on something if you're on Anchor or whatever, or send me messages. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, I'm going to be doing the March mini monthly readings, my mini readings on Twitter. I'm going to be doing those soon, right? I'm going to be showing the general public what the readings are going to be about on the new moon, March 6th, right? But I'm not going to be doing readings on the new moon because I want to focus new moons and full moons on myself. Just to be straight up, I'm gonna focus on myself for the most part. It'll depend on the day. If I'm feeling good that day, I may do it, but I feel I'm most likely I'm not gonna do any readings on the 6th, because this is a huge new moon for me personally, and I need to do something about it. Okay. Anywho, but for my folks who are patrons on my Patreon, you already know what the mini readings are going to be about, right? I already told you. If you're a patron and you don't know, check your email, and also check patreon.com/ASTRODIM. I explain it to the patrons there. If you're interested in being a patron on my Patreon, right? It's patreon.com/ASTRODIM. I have a whole bunch of benefits that are really, really cool. The first one, you get to see my extended new moon and full moon readings that I do monthly. I have an extended version that's more detailed. I give you more info, which is dope. The next one is an acquaintance, in which you get those mini readings for free, plus a 1 card pull for the month. And also, of course, see those moon readings, and it goes on from there and there and there. And that's $10 a month, okay? So if you're interested in looking at the tiers or just looking at the free videos that I show or anything like that, just check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/AstroDim. If you're interested in a reading, it's etsy.com/shop/AstroDim. Of course, follow me on Twitter, IMMIDDIMMI. Follow me on Instagram. I got 2 pages, but, I really am trying to get my professional page pulled, nice and, plentiful with the followers. It's _AstroDim. Okay? THE_ASTRODIMMI. Okay? All right, y'all. So that's it for March 4th. I hope y'all appreciate it. Again, happy birthday to my brother Brucey. Love you. Peace.